Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Here with Canadian Gun Guy, otherwise known as Andrew Gagne. The wife and I have decided to, well, the family and I should say, have decided to start vlogging as a means of preserving memories for us and posting them to YouTube, see how it goes for us. So right now, I'm on my way to Tim Hortons for Timmy's run, because my wife has quite the addiction problem with Tim Hortons, thanks. And, it seems to be some decent Canadian weather. We're -8, which is just a balmy weather compared to the -30 we've had. And snowing a little bit, not too bad. So come along for the ride. I'll see you there. I'm sure my Canadian viewers are going to agree with me that don't you just love traveling along Trans-Canada Highway 17 and not being able to actually see any frickin' highway? Are you kidding me? While we're driving into Tim Hortons, guys, I'll give you a little bit of I guess an introduction to what we're going to be doing. Obviously, considering the name Canadian Gun Guy, I love guns. I own quite a few of them. Buying one, in the process of buying one, but when my wife and I were talking, we wanted to do vlogging as more of a way to preserve some memories with our family. I have one daughter, Adeline, she's 3 years old, and my son Cole, who's 9 months old. And we're kind of amazed by the last 3 years and how quick it's gone with my daughter, and the last 10 months with my son, or 9 months, I guess. And we just like to preserve those memories somehow in a more interesting way. And we watch quite a few families on YouTube: Off the Ranch, Demolition Ranch, Vet Ranch. All Matt and Mary Carricker love the videos. They're just an awesome family. We also watch Roman Atwood and Brittany Smith with Noah, Kane, and Cora. Another awesome family, great videos. Lake Fork Guy and his wife, Ocean Spoon Girl. We love watching those, as well as Lunkers, Rob and Sarah. Love watching their videos. And as we were watching the videos, we were basically thinking it'd be amazing to look back at those videos 5, 10, 20 years from now and realize or be able to look back on the memories, be able to look back on what you did and how you've grown as a family and as people. So that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to make it as interesting as we can, but basically we're from a small town in northern Ontario, Blind River, halfway between Sudbury, Ontario and Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Population of 3,500, lots of crown land around us. We're just an average family. Myself, I'm a millwright. I work for a company called Carmoose Lime in Sprague, Ontario. They also have offices as well. They have sites all over the world. It's a lime and stone company. We'll get into that more in maybe a future episode. My wife is an accountant for MWRC locally in Blind River. She does lots with numbers. That's about all I can tell you about that. I'll let her give you more on that later on. And that's about it for now. I'll get this Tim Hortons run out of the way, and I'll introduce you to the fam and give you a tour of the house. Got the Timmys. Time to get back home to the fam. So basically, we're starting out on YouTube now. This is our first video, obviously, going up. Hope you guys like it. Give us a chance to get in the groove. Right now, we're using a POS camera that my wife had from when she was in high school. So I promise we're looking at other cameras. We just have to save up enough to be able to afford one. As you guys know, that kind of stuff ain't cheap. So as soon as we're able to get another one, the quality will vastly improve. I do have a small action camera. I bought it because it was on sale. It was $79.99. It ain't no GoPro. It's an iTech Pro, so on and so forth. Anyway, it's an action camera, and that's what I'll be doing a lot of my footage from work on. I'll apologize in advance for anything that I film with that action camera. The reason being that it is extremely, extremely choppy footage. I don't know if there's a setting on it. I'm not very technologically literate, put it that way. Editing has already been a nightmare. We did a small sample clip last night just to try to figure everything out. It took me way longer than it should have to edit the video. Hats off to all the YouTubers that do this. It's way more than anybody would expect. So like I said before, we're an average family. We're going to be putting on everything from our struggles to our victories to our family, our trips. We're going to be going down to London, Ontario, the 26th. My daughter has to go down to Sick Kids down there. She has to meet with a surgeon. She's fine now. She was born with a necrotic bowel and had to get some bowel removed, so she was flown down there to get that procedure done when she was born. I think we spent 4 or 5 weeks down there. 5 weeks. 5 weeks down there. We were there through Christmas. It wasn't a very nice time. However, I will have to send out a really big thank you to the staff of the Victoria Children's Hospital. Amazing staff, amazing nurses, doctors, service. Everybody was amazing. During our time there, we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House, an amazing charity. If you have a few spare coins, definitely donate to them. Without them, we'd have never been able to stay down there with our daughter. So I am eternally grateful to that charity for what they do, and the people there as well are just incredible, incredible people. From the volunteers to the permanent staff, it's amazing. It's a humbling experience to be able to go through something like that and realize that, yeah, things are bad right now, but you really don't have it as bad as you think you do. And I'm hoping that through some of our vlogs, through some of our videos, that we'll be able to get that message out to a lot of people, because my wife and I are the same way. We've been watching videos, like I said, and some YouTubers out there, not the ones I mentioned, love you guys, are just, seems like their lives are perfect. They have everything. They get everything. It's ridiculous, and it's not true for a lot of people. And that's what I want to convey, is that, yeah, money troubles are money troubles, family troubles are family troubles. Everybody has their troubles. And we, as a society, really have to work towards saying, it's okay, everybody has it, you'll get through it, it'll all be alright in the end. So that's what we're hoping to connect, as well as, obviously, like I said, preserve the memories that we're making, and just have a whole lot of fun doing it. Hopefully you guys like the videos. Would love to make this a long-term thing. Would love to have 1 million subs. Let's start with 100,000. How's that? If we can get 100,000 subs, it'll be just an incredible goal to reach. So see if we can do it. I'm just pulling back in at home. I'll introduce you to the wife and the fam. See you in a minute. Alrighty guys, here we are back home. Introduce you to the fam. This is Adeline. Say hi, Addie. Say hi. She's a little shy. This little monster is Cole. Just crawling around. Hey, bud. Rolly Cole. Ignoring me already. Hey. Say hi. And my wife in all her morning glory.
No, go away.
Say hi.
Go away.
Oh, at least say hi.
Hi.
My beautiful wife. Like I said, we're an average family. We do look like this in the morning. I'll give you a quick tour of the house. Living room. Dining room. Bedrooms are down that way. We don't have to go that way. This is our kitchen. Sorry, Eddie. Open concept to the dining room. And a little mudroom area. I'm going to be doing some work in the basement later. We're doing some renovations. My wife will probably have the camera at that point. She'll be doing a little bit of vlogging with you guys. So she'll probably come see me down there so you can see what I'm up to. Alright, see you guys later. Just going out to grab some tools from the shop. Why don't you guys come with me? Come on, Grace. Oh, what's up? Gotta love a husky. Okay. Well, welcome to my home away from home. A little bit of a disaster right now. I've got a lot of unfinished projects in here. There we are. That's what I want. Tacker. Okay, back inside now. Might have to fight with this guy first. What? What? Come on, Grace. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ready to go back inside? No. No. Come on, back inside. Up. Good boy. I think we forgot to introduce him earlier. That's Grizz. That's our husky. He's 3 years old this year. He's a husky border collie cross. Way too energetic. Hey guys, Cole fell asleep, so I'm not able to make a whole lot of noise right now. So I figured I'd just show you guys what I'm doing down in the basement. Been working on this for probably about 6 months now. So we started out with the cedar boards. I got them from a local sawmill. We had to peel them, dry them, and finish them with varathane. So I got that as kind of like a wainscoting, half and half, and then I just mounted all the dirt, hung all the drywall all the way around. Over here we're going to have a bar. I'm going to be putting some aspenite onto the bar, and then I'm going to glue this stonework onto the front of the bar, and hopefully it'll look alright. I don't know yet. Hopefully it'll be good. So that's what I'm doing. Like I say, it's been about 6 months in the making so far. It'll probably end up being another 6 months by the time everything's said and done. Just something to pick away at. Over here is going to be a display. Right now it doesn't look like much, but I'm going to have a display for long guns here, and then right above here is going to be where all my pistols are. I'm going to have a fireplace down below, propane fireplace, 0 clearance. And I think that's going to look really good. And we're also going to have the same stonework on the fireplace as we do on the bar. Hopefully end up at one point being able to get a pool table to go down here too. Oh, it's a long-term project. While we're on the note of firearms, I just kind of want to give you guys a little insight. A lot of people don't think that in Canada we can have ARs and we can have handguns and so on and so forth. The gun regulations in Canada are strict, but they are also, like, we can have handguns. I have one right now. I've got a few on my wish list as well. The only difference is that we have classifications of firearms, which means non-restricted is your long guns, your hunting rifles, your shotguns, that sort of thing. They do have tactical style non-restricted guns as well. Your MTAR 21s, some of those, anything that's obviously there's no fully automatic allowed in Canada. It's all semi-automatic. So all those kinds of guns, they are legal. A lot of them are non-restricted. For the ARs, the AR-15s, the AR-10s, they're considered a restricted firearm. But you can buy them. You have to go through a special course, your restricted license, so you have to have an RPAL is what they call it, restricted PAL possession acquisition license. And then you can buy basically whatever you want. There's another class of firearm that is a prohibited class. Self-explanatory, you can't have them. You have to be a member of the armed forces to be able to possess them. There are some people that were grandfathered in when all this first came into effect. So some people do have them, but the rules on it is so strict. Like, to be able to bring it to a gun show, you have to call the RCMP, you have to tell them where you're going. It's a hassle. Up until recently, restricted was the same way. If you were going to a different gun range than what you normally would go to, you had to call the RCMP as well and tell them, okay, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing. Now they've got it so you can basically go to any gun range between your home, the gun store, and your home and the gun range. You don't have to call them, you don't have to let them know what's going on. So that's getting a lot more laxed, thank God. But other than that, we can basically own the majority of things. The only thing that I found out that I was really upset about actually is Barrett. I was really hoping to get a Barrett M82A1 eventually. Love the gun, love the look of it. But they're actually considered illegal by name or prohibited by name, which I don't understand, but I'm going to have to do more digging into that. But anyway, we have a big surprise coming for the new gun that I told you I was getting. Maybe later on in this video, I'll run you through the collection that I do have. Most of them were given to me, gifted to me. Mostly hunting, shotgun, couple rifles. I have, like I said, one handgun, and I have a couple rifles that I bought on my own, and one shotgun that I bought on my own. So we'll go through that later on in maybe this video. Maybe I'll make a specific video just for that, because I could go on forever talking about it. So this is a renovation we're doing down here right now. Hopefully we'll get to the other side eventually. This is only half, actually probably 40% of the basement. This is the other half of our basement. We just got a new furnace installed this year. That's why money's kind of tight right now. That's the old furnace that we had. It's electric / wood burning. I didn't trust it. My high-tech weight bench. Had that since I was like 12. So, but that's our basement. That's our renovation plan. And hopefully you guys are going to be along for the ride with us. See you later. Got this part done. Now we gotta go to the grocery store. Let's see what the fam's up to. Who's on your shirt?
Sky and Everest.
What are Sky and Everest from?
Skies are up a parcel.
They're off of Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
What does Everest say?
Another really good.
What does Sky say?
Sky's really flat.
Way to go. Do you like Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it your favorite show?
Yeah.
Who are your favorite characters?
My parcel is Everest.
Your favorite Paw Patrol is Everest?
Yeah.
What are the other ones?
And my favorite is Sky too.
Your favorite Sky too? Can you name all the Paw Patrol pups?
Yeah.
Who are they?
And Wobble. I Wobble too.
You like Rebel too?
Yeah.
What does Rebel say?
Wobble and the double.
Rebel on the double. Good girl. What about Marshall? What does Marshall say?
Marshall's a fighter.
What color is Marshall?
Red.
Good girl. What does Chase say?
Sonic eyes.
Good girl. What color is Chase?
Blue.
What color is Rocky?
Green.
What does Rocky say?
It's not, what it means go.
Good girl.
What are you doing? Eating candy? Are you watching TV? What are you watching? Of course.
Welcome back, guys. Just getting back from the grocery store. Cooking up some venison chili. This is just a mixture of meats going in. Mel's cutting up all the veggies. Addie's putting them in a bowl for her. You helping, Addie Bear? And Roly Coly's over there, enjoying his snack. Is that good, bud? So this venison is from a doe that I was lucky enough to harvest last fall during rifle season. So hopefully it turns out. Mel has never tried venison chili before, so hopefully she likes it too. I wanted to show you guys before we log off for the night. I told you that we were using an old camera. Didn't tell you the whole story. Check this out. This is what I'm vlogging on. It's an old Polaroid pink POS. Another thing, I was corrected quite rapidly after she seen the clip. Grizzly is going to be 4 years old this year, not 3 years old. So, my fault, I apologize. I was quickly corrected on that mistake. So, we're just going to be cooking. Gonna have a good meal, hopefully. Keep stirring them, baby. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. We'll put them in the chili pretty soon.
Smile.
Cheese.
You're so silly. So, my love, what's the first impressions looking like?
Not bad.
Not
Can
bad.
really taste the difference, really.
Yeah. Addie, what do you think? Good chili?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah.
I know I like venison chili, so I don't even have to give an opinion. It's definitely good.
This is the first time you've made it.
First
How
time
do you
I've
know
made
you're
it,
gonna
not the
like
first
it?
time that I've had it.
How do you know you're gonna like it?
Because anything with venison is good.
Fair point, well made. What do you think, Guac?
Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching the vlog. Hopefully you guys like it. We're going to try to keep doing them. I can't say we're going to do one every day, but we'll try. What do you think? Hmm? Alrighty, guys. See you later. Have a good night.